Hey guys, it's Tom here, and this is going to be the first of a new weekly vlog that I'm putting together. So this is aside from the other two videos that I put out weekly, which are all about just tips, tricks, tutorials, etc. on helping you create your best life. So today I wanted to talk about something that I signed up to a couple of months back now, which is Vipassana. Now, for those of you that don't know, Vipassana is basically a silent meditation retreat, and it doesn't sound like a lot, and I kind of signed up to it. I'd always thought it was cool. I'd always wanted to go and like stay in a monastery or something, just because I really like the idea of it. You know, I love how much control these, you know, Zen monks have over their mind. I really admire that. And, you know, especially since I got into meditation, saw the kind of benefits you can get from meditation alone. You know, I've always been fascinated by that stuff. So I signed up to one of these retreats. It's a 10-day retreat. I think that tends to be the norm, 10 days. And it's in a place in the UK, in Hertfordshire, but they have them all over the world. And I'm actually terrified. Like, the more I think about it, the more scared I get. But I'm equally excited, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm equal parts terrified and excited as well. So I've looked up a few videos of it. There's actually a movie on it as well called Doing Time, Doing Vipassana, which is where it originated, which was in prisons, as a way to reform prisoners. And, you know, there's some incredible stories in there, because we're talking about some of the most high security prisons. I think it was in India they did it, but, you know, really dangerous high security prisons with murderers, rapists, and, you know, all sorts. And a large percentage of them, you know, went through this. They day to day, they're normally out causing trouble, and they went through this and they stuck to it. And at the end of it, they're breaking down, they're crying. And I think the reason Vipassana is so powerful, because when you really think about it, how much we use our phones, how much we rely, you know, you might say to yourself, I don't really use my phone that much. I don't talk that much. I could do it. But when you really think about it, because when you look at the rules of Vipassana, there's no phones, there's no talking, there's no bringing books to read, no bringing music. You can't listen to music, nothing. It's a complete detox, mind, body and soul. So everything is stripped back to basics. So it's literally just you and your mind. And the sort of daily routines they have are set out like, I think it's 4:30 a.m. is wake up time. You then sort of meditate in your room. You'll then have group meditation sessions. And that's pretty much all day. You know, you have lunch, dinner provided for you. The other really cool thing as well is it's completely free to anyone that is going on their first time. And the way it's funded is by previous people that have gone on to it previously. They will donate. You know, they'll typically donate because they believe in it and what it's done for them. So they'll start donating towards it, and that's how it's funded. And they have volunteers that come back and help with the cooking, help with the preparation and things like that. So it's really, really cool. But I'm really, yeah, I don't know. I feel scared. I feel excited. And I think what I'm looking forward to most is what it's potentially going to bring, you know, like what it's going to entail, what I'm going to go through. And I think that's what's scary as well, because I've never really been, you know, when we think about our day-to-day, we never spend that much time alone with just our mind, just our thoughts. There's always a distraction, you know, whether it be work or doing the housework, cleaning the dishes and speaking to a friend, or, you know, going out. And I mean, you can go out, you know, they've got premises, you can go out for walks and stuff and be in nature, which is, you know, it's nice, but there's no interaction. You don't have to do anything, you know, you don't have to do chores. The idea is that you spending this time with yourself, nothing else. And in a few of the videos I've seen and people that have been on it, they say that typically what happens is the first 3 to 4 days are pretty tough, because, you know, that's when you're going to be getting distracted. You know, your mind's going to start wandering, you're going to be having all sorts of thoughts. And then after that period, this seems to be unanimously around sort of 3 to 4 days, people will typically go through a period of anxiety almost, because you'll start noticing bodily sensations that we don't normally notice, because our minds are normally so busy and chaotic and there's always something going on. There's things that we don't notice, like our heart beating, the blood that's coursing through our veins, and the feeling of the breath through our nostrils, like tiny little details like this that we wouldn't normally notice. And that can cause a lot of anxiety in people, because you might think, oh my God, why am I feeling all this? But it's just because you're finally alone with just you. You're finally going inwards, and noticing these things. And then that can be quite tough. So I think these first couple of days can be quite tough, and you can go through anxiety and maybe bringing up a load of old memories, emotions, whatever. And then after that stage, that's where people will, well, either leave or quit, or tend to, really get into that place of just pure mindfulness. So, and I don't know what awaits on the other side of that. Everyone has different experiences with it, but I'm really, really excited. It's been on my mind for a while now since I signed up, and the more I think about it and the more I look into it, I just think, oh my God, like, what have I signed up to? But it's exciting, it's scary, it's exciting. I can't wait to share it with you. Obviously, I won't be able to do any videos from inside or share any vlogs or anything like that, because I'm not allowed a phone or anything. But I'll check in before I go, and again afterwards as well. I'm sure I'll have lots of stuff to share. And yeah, that's my vlog for the day, guys. So let me know in the comments if any of you have been on it, or what your thoughts are, and if it's something worth checking out. I'll put a link in the description to the one that I signed up through if you are interested, and I'll speak to you guys soon.